Back at the birdhouse here. Today I'm going to paint my roofs. Did a little trim work on it there. I got started building my fence around the front. Yep, you heard me right. Little fence. We'll see how this color looks on the roof. It's like a dark blue. Guess I'll put my glasses on so I can see something. That always works out. There. Oh yeah, that looks better. Whew. Getting paint on my fingers. Move that out of the way before I hit my arm on it. I bruise very easily. Get bruises all over. Look at those. Just touch something and I get bruised. Oh well. This roof would definitely need 2 coats. I can see that. Probably going to take a good 4x4 post to hold this baby up. It's a little warmer today. 66, better than yesterday. Down there in that 40s and 50s. That's kind of chilled. I like it about 70. Good working condition. That's 70. But in Vermont, you never know. You can look out the window and it could be snowing. Next time you look, it's raining. Next time the sun's out. Yeah. I always had this, the rather rock up in Wolcott. Drive through the village and they had this hanging rock there by Buck's Furniture. And it made a lot of sense. And it said the weather rock. It said when the rock is dry, it's clear out, you know. If the rock is wet, it's raining out. I don't know. Old Buck thought of a good gags there now and then. He's long dead. He used to sell a lot of furniture though in this area. Yeah. He used to call her Buck's store and his crazy daughter. Yeah. Fella made a lot of money over the years. Worked right up until he died, so he never really got to enjoy it. So I guess probably his siblings will. Who knows? I'll get a rag here. Last thing I want to do is get drops of paint on something. Then I'd have to touch it all up again. Which it don't matter. Could if I wanted to, right? Let's see what this will do over here without making a mess. Let that soak into that softwood. I'll make sure the weather stays out of it so it doesn't rot out. I might put a coat of clear coat on these roofs too after I get some of that, and that will help protect it from the water a little better. Now I didn't caulk up underneath and stuff because I wanted a little bit of airflow inside of the birdhouse, so it doesn't get too hot in there. And let's see if I can get underneath here. It's a precarious position. Oh, that's a big word. I probably just stop using them. You'll think I'm a New Yorker. Ooh, that was close. Almost dropped that on that little fence post down there. One thing about painting in Vermont, a lot of those old time Vermonters, they never painted the back of their house. And the reason said that when you're driving by the front yard and you're looking at the house, all you can see is three sides. So what the hell is the sense of painting that back side? Nobody's ever going to see it. Those old timers were pretty smart, you know, they knew how to save money. I guess they didn't figure the clapboards would rot after a while, but there's a lot of them today that are still standing that aren't even painted at all, and they still stand. Them fellas could build some houses, I'll tell you that. Yeah. My grandfather built the house I grew up in. I think I told you it was in 1923, but he also built the town gym, which was pretty good size. We used it for basketball during high school and stuff. And now Vermont Art Studio owns that building, and I don't know if any of you heard of the Vermont Art Studio, but they turn out some really good people that come to school here, and all kinds of different arts and paintings, drawings. They come from all over the world. They have some interesting stuff. Every once in a while they have their gallery open. We can go in and look at their stuff, and it's pretty interesting. Some of you know I like to draw, but you know, I call it scribbling. And it was never good enough to be anything with it, but at least you can figure out it's an elephant or a bird or something anyway. But it's definitely scribbling. I post a lot of that stuff all on Twitter. All the drawings and pictures. I don't know if you folks ever follow me on there, but I'm not really looking for followers, but if you feel like it, do it. If you don't. I don't do it for money. I do it because I like to do it. That's all. That way I don't have to worry on how many subscribers I got, because it don't make a shit's bit of difference, does it? Okay. No, I don't have too many people that ever watch my videos, but I've got a few that are pretty steadily. Yeah, Kim and Wesley, yeah, they're always around. Always enjoying my videos. A few others too. Oh, this stuff is soaking right in. You can see that, can't you? Better stand up or I'll fall down. Yeah, definitely a two-coater. It's supposed to be black, but it looks more like blue. It comes out of the can. Maybe it turns black, I don't know. Oh crap, there we go with a drop. Will be some touch-upping later, that's for sure. That's alright. Got it. Handy dandy rag. Takes care of the problem. Got some of the window areas done. I don't know, I think probably a couple more days I'll get the finishing touches on it. Little baby birds are twerping out there. They're hungry. Had one of them gray squirrels out there last night, and he managed to knock over my flower box with bird seeds in it. Boy, them squirrels could be engineers if they wanted to be. They can figure out most problems, I'll tell you. Just when you think you outfoxed them, they outfox you. So finally I just gave up. I said, go ahead and eat it, I don't care. Just cheap peanuts. Sometimes they can be kind of a hog, you know. They'll sit there and they'll walk away with their belly so full they can't even climb a tree anymore. Guess the word they ain't gonna get none. Worried about the next meal. Let's see if I can turn that again. I've kind of been watching those basketball games lately. I don't know if you folks like basketball. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I kind of like to watch them Celtics play. I don't know if they're going to win this year or not. They had a game the other day. I don't even know who won. I fell asleep in my chair. I'll have to check and find out if they won or not. Boy, they make it look so easy. That guy that stands under that net, he just grabs the ball and tosses it in like nothing. He wears a mask too, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want people to know what he looks like. Reminds me of some of them wrestlers that used to wear all those fancy dudes to get attention. Who was that other fella that did his red hair there? Rodney something. Good friends of over in North Korea there, of course. I don't know. Sometimes people do some strange things. I've never figured out that Kane West fella yet. I'm still trying to figure out what makes him tick. How about that Mike Pillow guy? He's about as smart as a box of rocks, isn't he? What do they think us people out here are stupid? Amazing. Hear a dog whimpering out there. I don't have a dog. Had a lot of them in my lifetime, but I figure I have enough trouble taking care of myself, let alone getting a dog. Love to have pets. I remember back, the kids always wanted a pet, so I went out in the woods with my backhoe and I was digging out there and I found this perfectly egg-looking rock. It was oval shaped, and I brought that stone into the house. The two kids were standing there and said, "What is that for, Dad?" I said, "Well, that's a dinosaur egg." She said, "No, a dinosaur egg?" I says, "Yeah." I says, "You know, we'll put a light over there in the window and we'll wait a while and that dinosaur's gonna hatch." Well, it was kind of funny because you'd see the school bus coming around and you'd see those kids running toward the house to see if that egg had hatched yet. And I says, "No, maybe a few more days." Boy, some of them crazy things I used to play on them kids. It's a wonder they didn't denounce me as their father. But it was all in good fun. Yeah, they all turned out pretty good. Some went to college and some didn't. one thing for sure, I told them that when they were 18 years of old, it was time to hit the road. And I had my son, he went to college in Connecticut, become this mechanical technician. It was, I don't know, it was about a year and a half school. And I told him after he finished that college school, he was going to have to go out on his own. He says, all right, procrastinating and didn't do it. And then after graduation, he shows up at the house with his suitcase. Coming home from college, I said, where are you going? He said, well, I'm going back to my room. I said, no, you're not. I said, I told you after you finish college, you're out of here. You know what? That kid turned out, owns his own business, and he's done a wonderful job with himself. Yeah, all my kids have done well. They have a lot more things than I ever had in my lifetime. Yeah, but that's a good thing for them, I guess. I don't know if it's good or not. I know I never spoiled them, so they always had to work. They didn't watch television. I wouldn't even let them watch television. I told them the only thing they could watch was the news. And of course, they'd rather go out and play than watch that news, I'll tell you that. I don't know who was on back then. I think it was that Bernard Shaw fella. He was always pretty good fella. I liked watching him. The best one of all time is that Walter Cronkite, I'll tell you. That guy was down to earth. He reported the news and none of the bullshit. Said it how it was. You know, he didn't badmouth this or that. He just reported the news. And always told you good evening when he left. Well, I'm definitely going to have to do some touch-up underneath where my clumsy hands got into there a little bit, but that's more pain on my arm. There. I think I got it. Whoa, no, another side over here. Did I miss anything? I still have two sides. Oh, good thing it's only a 3-holer. I'd be missing a lot of them. I thought I'd like to build like a Motel 1, a Motel 6. Wouldn't that be fun? 1-story Motel 6. Could put about 8 different birdhouses in it. I used to stay at them places now and then back then when I went to the cities and stuff. In the nighttime, you could hear gunshots, and I said, "Holy crap! Oh, am I glad I live in Vermont?" I'll tell you that. Who the heck would want to raise your kids around this all down here? You know, and all it would take is a bus ticket to get here. And people live right in that concrete area that, I guess there's benefit to it somehow. I don't know. Not a life I'd want. I don't mind visiting the cities, but I don't want to live in one. If the city's got a traffic light in it, I don't want to live in it. No. And I like knowing everybody's name up from around here, and at least the majority of them. Double check, make sure I didn't miss any sides. I don't know, some people have some lights there, but I don't have that messenger thing on. I don't really even know how to work it on there. But, hello anyway. Alright. So I'll clean that brush up and reuse it for the touch-up tomorrow. I hope I can find my lid. Oh, right over here. There it is. Put the hammer to it. Yep. Puppy's shaping up a little bit. Let me tilt that down a little bit so you can see the bottom part of it. Now I'm building a fence all the way around. Not done yet. I had to glue these all in first, then I'll put the two little round, it's like a split rail fence. And it'll all be white. I might even put some trees in here. Who knows? I still got to paint the black inside of here, and I got to build this other window frame. A little bit slow I am, but I will get there when I get there. That's all there is to it. So, been on here gabbing for quite a while. What's that time on there say? 21 minutes. Well, it's almost time to show you the little birdies again before I go into the house, right? Make sure my fingers are clean. Supposed to get a frost tomorrow night. I got some peppers in this wheelbarrow down there. I'm going to cover them up tomorrow night before that frost hits. I'd hate to lose them. They're doing pretty well. And down there, that's that dill. I'm going to can some dill pickles. Yep. We'll can some peppers, canned potatoes, canned onions. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. Let's see if that bird will give me a hack. There goes Mommy over there on the ground. She already knew what I was going to do. That's why she took off. She says, yeah, I'm going to show off my babies to